What's your name again, brother? What's your name, brother? No, I got to because we love you. And we letting you know that just that one simple commandment can put you on the end of God's judgment stick. Watch this. Watch this. We're going to show you. Read 1 Corinthians again. This is love, brother. This is all love right here. Don't get it twisted. This is love. Read it again.
The book of First.
I don't want you to walk off thinking that you okay. I'm going to tell you something. Read this.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3.
Read verse 1.
Verse 1. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances.
Keep the what?
The ordinances.
Now jump to verse 14 and 40. Because you asked the question earlier, why did we get scattered? Why did we go into slavery? Like the brother been explaining to you, I went into slavery for what? For disobedience. For disobedience. Watch this, read. 14 and 40.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14 and verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
So God says, let all things be done decently and in order. So we going over order. And you might just may get sick. And I understand that. But in the future, when it's not cold, you understand, right? Because you might do get sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you got a condition. I don't know. But that's just something that we got to bring out. God put us into slavery because of our disobedience. So, yeah, for sure.
How y'all just came at me about them being oppressive. You wearing no oppressive machinery around your neck right now.
Okay. Is this a sin? Is this a sin to have on?
By the oppressor wants you to have it.
You work for yourself? You pay your taxes? Who collects your taxes? Your oppressors. That's because of go to Deuteronomy 28. Go to Deuteronomy 28. Don't feel offended, bro. Don't feel like we try to call you out. I'm showing you love, brother. You may not see it as love, but that's the problem with us. We don't see correction as love. But when Esau corrects you, he gonna lock you up, he gonna kill you, he gonna throw you to prison. We only corrected you. We said, bro, this is the way. This is the way right here. Walk in that. Don't walk in this. That's love. You know what I'm saying? Read that. Verse 46.
The book of Deuteronomy.
Verse 47, sorry.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So God said we're going to have to serve our enemies. So that means in this land, like you say, we're going to have to wear our oppressor. Even the clothes that we got on our back is made by who? Our oppressor. Right. The cars we drive, made by who? Our oppressor. Right. That's why what we got to do, get Judges 5:11. Bring it out. That's why what we got to do, we got to minimize what's a sin and what's not a sin. Because it ain't a sin to wear our oppressor's clothes. Right. Hell, we in captivity, bro. What we gonna do? What, we gonna walk around naked? We in captivity. Hell, from birth, as soon as you come out your mother's womb, you in oppression. Absolutely. Right. They wrap you up in what? A cloth that made by who? Your oppressor. Read that, Judges 5:11.
The book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the place of drawing water.
The place of drawing water is talking about slavery. Servants go and they draw water. Talking about slavery right here in America. Read. There in America.
Shall they rehearse?
Rehearse. What does rehearse mean? You played sports before? You know when you rehearse something, you get it right all the time? Nope. That's why it's called a what? A rehearsal. It says there in the captivity, they gonna rehearse
the righteous acts of the Lord.
So we gotta discern between what's righteous of the Lord and what's something that we just can't, you know what I'm saying, we just can't control. You know what I'm saying? Read that again, that last part again.
There they shall rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
There, right here in America, we gonna rehearse the righteous acts. Get Deuteronomy 6, what was that, 25? Righteous? 6:25, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Trust me, bro. I ain't trying to call you out. I'm just letting you know because we love y'all, bro. This is true love, bro. Hold that. Get Leviticus 19. This is true love, bro. And our people, we need a slap on the ass sometimes. You know how we is, brother. You know how we is. I touch that stove 10 times until I'm going to whoop my ass, and then I know Don't touch that stove again. That's how it is, man. That's how we are. The Most High call us a rebellious people. Watch this, read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So God says, don't hate thy brother. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise, thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Rebuke means to correct. To rebuke thy neighbor.
And not suffer sin upon him.
That means our job is to let y'all know when y'all in error. Just like y'all job is to let us know. Iron sharpens iron. If y'all know something that's going to get us killed, hell, you might know something. Oh, hey, don't go down that block at 12 o'clock at night. I done been around there. Hell, I'm going to say, you know what, brother? Thank you. I ain't going to go around that block at 12 o'clock at night because I know them ghouls waiting. That's wisdom, right? Get, what I say get? Nah, get Ezekiel 3. Ezekiel 3. That's all we're doing, bro. We're just out here warning y'all, man. Don't think we just high and mighty righteous up here. Don't think that. We was in the same boat. Dope dealers, murderers, thieves. Brothers have been in prison for 25 plus years. You looking at, I'm telling you. We done did it all, man. Read.
3 and 16.
3 and 17.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
What does a watchman do, brother? Look out. Do you agree? A watchman is somebody that looks out. Read.
Therefore hear the words at my mouth and give them warning from
What are we supposed to do?
Give them warning from me.
That's why we read the Bible. We only reading the Bible out loud and just letting our people know, hey, this is what God says. This is the correct understanding of what God is saying. Give them warning. Read.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die.
God says the wicked shall surely die. Read.
And thou giveth him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way.
So God say, I done showed y'all that the wicked gonna die. If you don't warn them, if we don't come in here and warn y'all, read.
To save his life.
To do what?
To save his life.
That's what we are trying to do. We are actually trying to save our people's lives, man. The same thing Malcolm X tried. The same thing Huey Newton tried. Same thing Martin Luther King tried to save lives. He tried to come together. He tried to assimilate. But we doing the same thing our forefathers did. Same exact thing, just a different method. Read.
The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
God said that wicked man gonna die. That wicked man that's breaking my commandments gonna die. Read.
But his blood will I require at thy hand.
You hear that? What that mean? What that last part mean? He said that man gonna die, and his blood I'm gonna require at your hand. What that mean? You understand what I mean? Go ahead. What do you mean? Right. God says the wicked man gonna die, but the blood of the wicked man he gonna require at the watchman's hand. You're gonna be responsible for that. So if we don't tell you and you walk off and the Most High put you to death, your blood gonna be on our hand. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we you know what I'm saying? That's why if we see it, we gotta say something. Because we love our people, man. We tired of this, man. We tired of oppression. We tired of it. We living in our oppressor's land. And we understand that. But watch that. I'm gonna show you something. Get Ezra 4 and 20 real quick. I'm gonna show you something. What's your name again, brother? Paul and Jason. Get Ezra. No. I'm gonna bring you back up. Ezra 4 and 20. Watch how he was back then, and these nations know that. Watch this.
The book of Ezra, chapter 4 and verse 20. There have been many mighty kings.
Mighty kings.
Also over Jerusalem.
King Solomon, King David. I know y'all heard of them. Mighty kings, read.
Which have ruled over all countries.
Is it what?
Ruled over all countries.
God says it was a time where we ruled the earth. Read on.
Beyond the rivers and toll.
And what?
And toll.
What is a toll? Like a pay. But our forefathers, they were kings over the earth. And to say you drive I-95 and the country told you, we was doing the same thing. They was paying us toll money. Read. Tribute, tax money. Read.
And custom.
And custom. That means they had to pay us for everything.
That's right.
And guess what? It's going back to that.
Right. That's right.
It's going to go back. Let's get that real quick. I'm going to bring Patrick back up. Let's get that real quick. Yep, was it Isaiah 4? Isaiah 14? 14, Isaiah 14 and 1. Watch this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 1. Verse 2.
Verse 2. Verse 1.
Verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Who is Jacob? Paul. That's a mighty name, bro. You know who Paul was in the Bible? He's a black man.
That's right.
From the tribe of Benjamin.
That's right.
In the Bible, yeah. He was the most famous disciple in the Bible. But who is Jacob? Very important. He was the top. Well, he became one of the most famous disciples in the Bible. He damn near wrote the whole New Testament.
Right.
Very, very important. Very important person. Read it again.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
God says he's going to have mercy on Jacob. Jacob is the 12 tribes, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Y'all are Jacob. Read.
And will yet choose Israel.
And God says at the end, he going to choose the Israelites. That ain't never changed. That ain't never going to change. Read.
And will set them in their own land.
Are we in our own land right now? We're in our oppressor's land. God says when Christ returns, he gonna put us in our own land. Can you imagine that? Paul, Jason, can y'all imagine that? Waking up in a land that belongs to you?
That's right.
Oh man, you ain't gotta wear your oppressor's clothes no more. You ain't gotta worry about sin.
Right.
You ain't gotta worry about digging construction sites.
Right.
You ain't gotta worry about the police trying to shoot you down.
Right.
You gonna be in your get up at 5 in the morning to go make $8 an hour.
Right.
Still can't pay the rent.
Right.
I'm busting my ass and I still can't pay my light bill.
Bring it out.
So you know what I turn to? Dope. I turn to robbing. I turn to stealing. I turn to rebellion because I don't have no other way to release my anger. God says he's going to set us in our own land. Watch this.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
So the oppressors that oppress us now, they're going to be with us. They're going to be there too. Watch this.
And they shall cleave to them, to the house of Israel. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them.
So what?
And the people shall take them.
God says the Israelites going to take the heathens. That don't sound nice. If I say, hey man, I'm taking your car, what you gonna do now? That's like, damn brother, we're gonna have to fight. I'm gonna fight for this car. God said we're gonna take them.
That's right.
We're gonna take them. Watch this.
And bring them to their place. And the house of Israel.
And the house of Israel
Shall possess them.
So what?
Possess them.
So what?
Possess them.
What that sound like, Paul? Property.
That's right.
What about you, Jason? What that sound like? Property.
That's right.
They're gonna be our property.
That's right.
And I can do whatever I want with my property. I can do whatever I want. Come on.
Possess them in the land of the Lord for servants.
For what?
Servants and handmaids.
For slaves.
That's right.
God said they're gonna be our slaves.
Right.
So that's why we let you know, brother. Get what's that? Isaiah 30 and 8. This is the way, walk in it. 30 and 20. 30 and 20. 30 and 20.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 20. And thought the Lord give you the bread of adversity.
The bread of adversity was slavery. What we going through today? We got to work for a penny on the dollar. First fired, last hired. We looked at like the most evilest people. That's why when you watch, even when you watch superhero movies, the superheroes always what? White. When the villain can be white, but what is his apparel? Black.
Bring it out.
The villain is always looked at as dark, because when they see dark, they see evil. Like Darth Vader, when behind that mask, it was a damn Edomite. Read that again.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity.
Though the Lord give us the bread of adversity, what we going through, our poverty and distress, read.
And the water of affliction, yet shall not the teachers be removed into the corner anymore.
I said, you're going to see us. His teachers, they're going to come out. They ain't going to be in the church. They ain't going to be in the mosque. They're going to be in the synagogues. They're going to be in the street where you can see them.
Right.
That's right.
Read.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers,
Y'all eyes seeing y'all teachers, man. Read on.
and thine ears
Thine ears.
shall hear a word behind thee,
Read.
saying, This is the way.
That's what we telling y'all. This is the way. Keeping God's commandments is the way. We try voting, right, Paul? We try voting. No, I mean as a people. Oh, hey, we don't vote either, Paul. We don't vote either. Hey, we didn't vote for Donald. We didn't vote for Hillary. We didn't vote for Barack. We vote for Christ. We vote for the Black Messiah. That's who we vote for.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us, subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.